Welcome and thank you for joining Congressman Dan Lipinski's Service Academy nomination ceremony. My name is Jacqueline O'Day and I serve as the Congressman's Chief of Staff, and I will be your moderator this evening. We are honored to recognize the nominated students with us this evening on their remarkable accomplishment in receiving this distinguished nomination. Each year it is Congressman Lipinski's honor to select and nominate young leaders in Illinois' 3rd Congressional District who seek to attend the United States Service Academy. Reaching this stage is an incredible achievement. We are honored to recognize the 3rd District nominees for the class of 2025. With that, we'll begin tonight's ceremony with the Pledge of Allegiance. We'll be led in the Pledge of Allegiance by U.S. Army Major Dan Johnson, who will then share some remarks with us. Major Johnson has served in the United States Army for 28 years. He is currently on active duty with the Great Lakes Training Division. He has served in 4 combat deployments. Major Johnson is highly decorated. He is a Bronze Star recipient and received the Meritorious Service Medal and an Army Commendation Medal, among several other notable recognitions. He has a bachelor's degree in political science from Ashford University and a master's degree in U.S. history from the American Military University. It is my pleasure to welcome Major Dan Johnson. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Like I was said in the bio, the introduction, I am Major Dan Johnson. I have been in the Army for 28 years with 4 combat deployments. I did not go to a military academy, but Senator Hastings is on the line, so I'm sure he can give you some good advice on that. I can talk about the Army a little bit. I was enlisted for 15 years prior to going to what they call the dark side, into the officer realm. So I've been an officer for about 13 years. I definitely enjoy that side better than the enlisted side. I'm an engineer. I've held every job in the engineer, from digging ditches to my last combat deployment where I built an airfield in eastern Syria. So I have done a gamut of things, and I have seen the world. When a lot of times people, when they get recruited, they say you're going to see the world, and they end up guarding a shack in Kentucky or something. I can say that I have seen the world, and if you make it through the academies and become officers, you will get to see the world. I've worked with foreign leaders. I've worked with foreign armies, navies, Air Force, and you will be afforded that opportunity as well. The Army has worked out very nice for me. I wouldn't have stayed in 28 years if it didn't. It's a very rewarding career. You get recognized, for when you're out and about, and you get thanked for your service all the time. And but again, it's just a very rewarding career. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I thank you for being on here. I thank the Congressman again for inviting me to speak to you for a couple of minutes. And I also like to thank, this is the Congressman's last nomination ceremony, and I just like to thank him personally for everything he's done for veterans throughout the years, and everything he's done for our military throughout the years. Pending any questions, those conclude my remarks.
Thank you, Major Johnson. We appreciate your remarks. I'd now like to welcome Illinois State Senator Michael E. Hastings of the 19th District of the Illinois State Senate, who is also a distinguished alumni of the United States Military Academy at West Point. While attending the Academy, Senator Hastings studied business management and civil engineering, as well as played on the Army's Division I football team. Following graduation, Senator Hastings rose to the rank of captain while deployed in support of the global war on terrorism. On July 4th, 2006, Hastings deployed to Iraq as part of the surge. Throughout his deployment, Senator Hastings served as the aide-de-camp to the commanding general of the 1st Infantry Division Forward, coordinating air, ground, and security movements throughout Iraq. For meritorious service in a combat zone, Senator Hastings was awarded the Bronze Star Medal and 1st Infantry Division Combat Patch. After 10 years of distinguished service, Senator Hastings was honorably discharged from the U.S. Army. And then in 2012, he was elected to the Illinois State Senate as one of the youngest senators in the state history. He's worked tirelessly to pass countless pieces of legislation that improve the social and financial status of the state of Illinois. He currently serves as the chair of the Senate Energy and Public Utilities Committee, in addition to sitting on the Commerce and Economic Development, Executive, Insurance, and Judiciary Committees. In 2020, Hastings was named to the leadership team by Senate President Don Harmon as the Majority Caucus Whip. During his tenure, he has earned various accolades, including Legislator of the Year, awards from the Mental Health Association of Illinois, the Southwest Community Services, the Illinois Police Chiefs Association, Illinois Crime Division, and others. In addition to these notable recognitions, he was published in the Council of State Governments magazine for his legislative efforts to combat cyberbullying. I'd like to welcome Senator Hastings, who's going to share some remarks with our nominees.
Jacqueline, thank you. And for those nice remarks, I wish my staff would have just sent you the short bio that I was Mike Hastings from Orland Hills. I was lucky enough to have Dan Lipinski as my congressman. But I want to first say thanks to Dan, Congressman Lipinski. I know him as Dan and his beautiful wife, Judy. They're great people. And for their service to our country. Dan served as my congressman for a very long time. And prior to that, his dad was the congressman, a legend, who got a lot of things done for the state of Illinois. And I'm lucky enough to have served with Dan in the state government role. And I'll just tell you that if there isn't a better champion for middle-class families and those that brought back projects to the Midwest and the Illinois more specifically, I don't know who else could have done it better. So I'm just really proud, Dan, of your service, and thank you so much to your family for all you've done for us. And but I know why we're here today. You know, the congressman hands out nominations and awards nominations to young men and women across the South suburbs. And let me tell you, it's a great honor to receive a nomination to a service academy, regardless of which one you go to. What you're going to learn at a service academy, comparatively to your peers at other universities, is second to none. The education that you're going to receive is top-tier education. You're going to learn how to be a leader of character, and you're going to learn how to lead men and women in our armed services. And for some of you, you're going to learn how to lead young men and women into combat. There is no greater lesson that you'll learn in any profession, for that matter, on how to lead folks than in the armed services. I've served in Iraq, Iran, Syria, and now I can say I serve in Springfield. I don't know sometimes which is worse, but I will just say that the training that I received at the academy prepared me to lead young men and women. And when you decide to get out of the service, those skills that you learn from the service academy and the armed services will make you successful for the rest of your life. You're going to make lifelong friends. I still talk to my friends all the way back, even to, I saw one of a former football player's son who's going to be going to an academy. I mean, we still talk to one another, and whenever we can help each other, we help each other. But I guess the most important thing that you're going to take away from this experience is that you're going to have a love for your country. You're going to want to serve your country, not just in the armed services, but for the rest of your life. We're investing in you, and you're the best investment we can make in our future. Young people who want to go to a service academy and learn how to lead young men and women and go into the armed forces and defend our country. And for that, I'm grateful. Last, because I know that Zoom calls are awesome, because I've been on multiple Zoom calls for the last few months. To the families of those that are getting your nominations today. This is a team effort. It's a combined arms effort. So your moms and dads, I know it's tough on you that you're going to have to let go of your young boy and your young girl and let them go off and do great things for our country. But you have so much to be proud of. And you're joining our family in the armed services. You're joining our family, whether that in all the service academies, and that when these sporting events come up on the second Saturdays in December, you're going to be rooting along your son and daughter just as if you're a part of the team. When your son and daughter deploy off to wherever they're going to go to, you're going to be a part of that team. And we need you just as much as we need them. And I want to say thank you to you for getting them to this point, because if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't be here. They wouldn't have the experiences that they've had, and they wouldn't have the motivation to go to the academy. So I'll conclude my remarks with the two most important words, I guess, two sets of two important words. Good luck and beat Navy. As I put my hat on, Jacqueline, I still have it, and my head hasn't gotten that big enough to forget where I came from. So God bless everybody, and enjoy the ride.
Thank you, Senator Hastings, for those your words of encouragement for our nominees, and certainly sharing your thoughts and perspective. We certainly appreciate it. It's always a privilege to share this occasion with leaders in our community. I'd like now to introduce Congressman Dan Lipinski. Congressman Lipinski has represented Illinois' 3rd Congressional District for 16 years and has distinguished himself as a champion of the middle class. He serves on the Transportation Infrastructure Committee and on the House Science, Space, and Technology Committee. He's the chair of the Subcommittee on Railroads, Pipelines, and Hazardous Materials on the Transportation Committee, and is a senior member of the Research and Technology Subcommittee on the Science Committee. During his time in Congress, Congressman Lipinski has authored 17 laws on issues ranging from manufacturing, science and innovation, transportation, environmental protection, and honoring our veterans. He's also proud to provide top-notch constituent services, especially for our seniors and members who have served our veterans. Congressman Lipinski is a former professor and is just one of a dozen trained engineers in the 116th Congress. It is my pleasure to welcome Congressman Lipinski.
Thank you very much, Jacqueline. I want to first begin by thanking Senator Hastings for his service to our nation and to the state, and for being here tonight. And I see that he just posted on the chat if anyone wants to get in touch with him. So make sure you look at that. I also want to thank Major Dan Johnson for his service to our nation and for being with us tonight. This tie I'm wearing right now is a tie that I received from Dan Johnson. And the way that I got this was one day I was at an event, it was probably at a VFW event in Oak Lawn, and I told Dan that I really liked that tie. And I didn't think anything more about it. The next day I went into my office, and there's a tie box sitting on my desk. And I opened it up. It was a tie that Dan had been wearing, and he decided that he was going to give it to me. And I always remember this tie. I wear it often, not just because I love the way it looks, but it reminds me of the spirit of all the men and women who serve in our armed forces. And so I want to thank all of you who are there tonight, who are here with us, our nominees who are willing to serve. So tonight's the night to congratulate you, and to congratulate all of your mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, teachers, coaches, whoever else might be here. Because as you all know, hopefully, you didn't get here yourselves. You all have done remarkable things up to this point in your life, and you need to be congratulated, but also make sure you thank everyone. And I want to congratulate everyone who has been there behind you, with you, for all these years. Now, before I go on, I want to acknowledge what we are all thinking about, have been affected by the COVID pandemic. Everyone has been impacted to some extent, and in some a little bit, and some have really had great losses. So I want to offer my condolences and prayers to anyone who is with us tonight who has lost a loved one. And I hope and pray that you you all are well and that you stay well. And I'm looking forward to 2021 and getting past this difficult time. Now, two things mitigated against having the ceremony tonight. One was obviously because of the pandemic, we couldn't be together in person. And it's obviously far from ideal to be doing it in like this over Zoom. The second is only have about 2 more weeks left in my time serving in Congress. But I thought it was very important to hold this ceremony tonight because it's important, first of all, to recognize all of our nominees, recognize you for what you have accomplished, and thank you for your willingness to serve. And this is always one of my favorite events that I do every year, because there are a lot of ways that, it's easy to get down and be concerned about the future of our country. But when I see the applications that come in, and I've looked at all that all of you have done and know that you want to serve, it's really inspiring to me. And I think that's very important to know that you are an inspiration to others. And so never forget that. You sometimes think probably that people aren't looking to you, but no question, they are. Today, there are unfortunately too many people who put down our country. They talk about flaws in our country, and of course, our country is not perfect because no human being is perfect and can't be perfected. But I still believe that this is the greatest nation in the history of the world. It was, almost, we're getting close to 250 years ago now. Our nation was founded on principles that sound very common today, but were really radical for their time. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We're all blessed to live in a nation that has strived to live up to those principles for all these years. We've been a beacon of democracy and freedom for people around the world for almost 250 years. But it's the men and women who have served and are serving in our armed forces. They are the ones who are responsible for making it possible for us to enjoy our freedoms, and for hundreds of millions of people around the world who have been liberated. We've lost hundreds of thousands of men and women. They've given their lives for people that they never will know. So thank you for being willing to serve. Thank you for being willing to step up. So congratulations tonight to all of our nominees. No matter what happens, you have already shown that you are the future leaders for our country. So God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Thank you for those inspirational words, Congressman Lipinski. We'll now move to recognize all of our nominees, and we'll be starting with our West Point nominees. For everyone, you may want to be in gallery view rather than speaker view if you are wanting to take a screenshot of the nominees with the congressman. We will bring up each individual nominee when their name is called for a photo opportunity with the congressman. In the event we have any technical difficulties with people turning their cameras on and off. We will then announce any of those nominees again at the very end that are with us this evening. So I'd like to start off with to recognize our West Point nominees. I'm going to invite the Congressman back on the screen. Congressman, I'd like to first recognize Benjamin Campbell from Lyons Township High School.
Congratulations, Benjamin.
Thank you, Congressman.
Congratulations, Benjamin. We'd now like to invite Jacob Kenneth Dotto to join us on the screen to be recognized.
Congratulations, Jacob. I want to ask a question here. I don't see people on the screen, so besides myself, I just want to check on that.
You want to be on the gallery view, Congressman. You might want to lean in a little bit too, because your virtual background is making it hard.
Yeah, I'm not sure tonight it's not doing as well as it usually does, so.
Congratulations, Jacob. Tim Nielsen from Lockport Township High School.
Congratulations, Tim.
Thank you, Congressman.
Michael Rodriguez from St. Lawrence High School.
Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you, Congressman.
Brennan Taylor from Lindblom Math and Science Academy.
Congratulations, Brennan.
Thank you, Congressman.
And that's it for our West Point nominees. Congratulations to all of our West Point nominees. I will also mention at the very end, after we've called all the nominees, we will also be doing group photos for the West Point, the Air Force Academy, and the Naval Academy nominees. So we can grab those photos as well at the end. Now we're going to move to our Air Force Academy nominees. Our first nominee I'd like to invite on the screen is Isaac Andrade from Morton West High School.
Congratulations, Isaac.
Thank you very much.
Our next nominee is John Conroy with St. Lawrence High School.
Congratulations, John.
Thank you very much, Congressman.
Our next nominee is Connor Christian from Lockport Township High School.
Congratulations, Connor.
Thank you, Congressman.
Our next nominee is Silas Gudino from Morton West High School.
Congratulations, Silas.
Thank you, sir.
And our final Air Force Academy nominee for this evening is Kelly Lakowicz from Lockport Township High School.
Congratulations, Kelly.
Thank you, Congressman.
Congratulations to all of our Air Force Academy nominees. We're now going to move to recognize our Naval Academy nominees. I'd first like to congratulate Mackenzie Allen and invite her on the screen.
Congratulations, Mackenzie.
Thank you, Congressman.
And Mackenzie is with T.C. Williams High School. Congratulations. I'd now like to invite Daniel Liam Benoit to join the Congressman on the screen to be recognized.
Congratulations, Daniel.
Thank you very much, Congressman.
Congratulations. I'd like to now invite Antonio Fernandez from St. Rita High School on the screen.
Congratulations, Antonio.
Thank you, Congressman.
Our next nominee is Victoria Ann Finwell from Lamont High School.
Congratulations, Victoria.
Thank you, Congressman.
Congratulations. Our next nominee is Rory Flanagan from Lockport Township High School.
Congratulations, Rory.
Thank you, Congressman.
Congratulations. Devin Ibarra from Carl Sandburg High School is our next nominee.
Congratulations. Sorry, I didn't catch your name there because it says Devin.
Yes, Congressman.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Congressman.
Our next nominee is Kevin Phelan with Brother Rice High School.
Congratulations, Kevin.
Thank you, Congressman.
And our final nominee this evening for the Naval Academy is Brendan Ryan with Brother Rice High School.
Congratulations, Brendan.
Thank you, Congressman.
Congratulations to all of our nominees. I now like to invite all of our U.S. Military Academy at West Point nominees on the screen for a photo.
Oh, we have some. Here we go. A few more. You come back on.
That's everyone for West Point. We'll do the Air Force Academy next. I'd like to invite all the Air Force Academy nominees to join us on the screen. Congratulations. We'll now ask all of our Naval Academy nominees to join us on the screen. Wonderful. And again, we will make these photos available to all of our nominees. We'll be sending you your individual photos tomorrow, as well as the group photos that you're welcome to share with loved ones on social media. Congressman, I'll turn to you for some final remarks. I'll also mention that this event is being recorded as well, and we'll be sending out the video following the event as well to all the applicants, nominees.
Thank you. I took my virtual background off here. You could see what's actually behind me. I'm here in my home office, so much like everyone else is joining this tonight. But I want to thank, first of all, everyone on my staff, Jacqueline, and everyone else behind the scenes. This was a difficult event to put together here on Zoom. So thank you to my staff for getting this together and making it work almost flawlessly. So that's tough to get these things to work sometimes. So thank you. But I just want to again congratulate all of our nominees. You make me proud. You inspire me. And just want to encourage you all to keep up the good work. For years now, people have come up to me, usually a mother or father of a nominee, and sometimes they are have been accepted to their academy. Sometimes they have not, but they always come up to me and talk to me and tell me what their son or daughter is doing and how successful that they have been. And so I encourage all of you, I'll still be around. I won't be Congressman, I'll still be around. Please let me know how you're doing. If you ever see me out and about, let me know, or, parents, grandparents, please. I always like to hear what's going on, the great things that you all are doing. So want to say that, and finally just want to wish you all happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a much better 2021. So thank you for joining us here tonight, and have a good evening.
That concludes our Service Academy nomination ceremony this evening. Congratulations again to all of our nominees. A recording of this video will be shared with all of our nominees. Have a great night.